Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. As always, it's your boy, the Admiral, Rumboyz Robbie, your host for the evening, joined by my co-host, Bogar Scott-Free of the GMM Network. What is good, bro?
Hey, Rumday Night Football, give me money.
Rumday Night Football, give me money. Yo,
Hey,
I am excited for this one.
That's a big one, bro. It's a hell of a way to close the week 3 chapter on the season so far, and in a season with ups and downs and everything that you can imagine 2020 wouldn't have to offer. It's throwing everything at us, and this is just one of those games that, as long as it's not a stinker, because on paper it's a thriller. You know what I mean?
Exactly. On paper, it is a thriller. Excited about this one.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that it should be a stinker. I think that this is going to be an absolute barn burner, and I cannot wait to cover it.
A certified slobber knocker.
Absolutely, good sir.
Yes.
A good old fashioned Wild Wild West showdown or shootout.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
This isn't in the West. This is happening in Baltimore, but still.
It's all good. You know what I mean?
Let's go ahead first. Let's take care of some very, very mild housekeeping. Talk to them about that Monkey Knife fight, bro.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? For everybody that loves winning cold hard cash, this also goes for all y'all that miss winning cold hard cash. Because all y'all can all head on over to monkeyknifefight.com, use promo code RUMBOYZ, and we'll match your very first deposit all the way up to $50. I mean, it's a legal prop sports betting site.
Not betting.
Not betting, I'm sorry. Propping, whatever you want to call it. You know,
yeah.
wagering.
DFS, daily fantasy.
DFS, yes, legal, like we said, you know what I mean? And for most of y'all states that offer it, y'all have been reaping the benefits. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's props, and we'll even discuss some props for this game tonight over there on monkeyknifefight.com. But once again, use promo code RUMBOYZ. We'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. You could drop 10, you get 20, drop 20, you get 40. But if you drop 50, you're maximizing our promo. And once again, that's promo code RUMBOYZ, all capitals. Monkey Knife Fight, give me money.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. And then also I want to talk to you guys really quick about sportscaster.com and the Sportscaster app that you can download in the App Store. Don't get spoon-fed your sports by the same old boring networks anymore. Join Sportscaster and find content creators who speak your language. Meet fans who root for your team and be a part of the best sports community on the internet. Host your own live stream, create your own podcast, or follow experts, analysts, and broadcasters from around the world on Sportscaster. Visit sportscaster.com or download the Sportscaster app from the App Store. And little more insights about Sportscaster. Like, I want to give you guys, that's just a little brief explanation. I want to give you guys a little bit more insights about Sportscaster, especially if you are a content creator. Sportscaster, you are able to monetize from day one when you create your channel over on Sportscaster. So whereas you may have certain rules on certain other places where, you need 100K subscribers, you need 4,000 watch hours, all these other, things. From the moment that you start up your podcast over on Sportscaster, you're monetizing. Sportscaster also gives you really great benefits. One of the benefits that I was able to get was when I read in that ad about broadcasters all around the world. I literally competed against hundreds and thousands of broadcasters from all around the world to get flown out to Los Angeles for the NFLPA rookie premiere. This is, of course, right before the apocalypse hit. And I got to, interview Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa, Cole Hardman, Hollywood Brown, who are playing. 2 guys are playing in tonight's action.
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown, Justice Hill, who's a running back on the Ravens squad. So, I mean.
Darwin Thompson.
No, it wasn't Darwin. No, not that trash can. Not that trash can. No. I interviewed
he wasn't
good players.
That class, though. He wasn't that class.
Yeah, I interviewed the good guys. I interviewed the good players.
Shots fired. I love it.
Cannonballs. But no, I mean, you guys get on over to sportscaster.com. The green screen that I have, studio set up, sportscaster.com provided. A lot of different benefits that you're able to reap over there. So I just want to make sure I really expounded upon that, especially for all of you guys that have a podcast and you're really trying to break into the industry. That's a really
Sportscasters,
easy
the
way.
homies. That's the
Hell
homies
yeah.
right there.
Let's go ahead and dive right into tonight's action. For Monday Night Football, as we like to call it over here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, Rumday Night Football. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. Connor Burke, Rain, I see you. Eric, a static Reds fan. He went from being depressed Reds fan to all of a sudden Trevor Bauer has pitched us into the playoffs. So now a static Reds fan. Congratulations to you, brother.
Yeah, good shit.
Patriots Nation Sports Talk. What is good? What good? Up? So Chiefs, Ravens, Monday night, Bills Mafia. Rob, I see you. What are you thinking about the ins and outs of tonight's game? Let's just go into a very, very, very deep dive there.
Okay. First of all, let's start with the point total. What's the latest on the point total for the game? Is it at what, 55? I think maybe Westgate.
Absolutely. Right now, I'm getting a monkey knife fight. Yeah, I'm checking that right now. So the line is at 3.5, 60% win probability in favor for Baltimore. Of course, Baltimore at home. Yep.
And that's why they're giving them the three. These teams are pretty much evenly matched. Right now, what's that?
Oh, very evenly matched. It started refreshing, which means that spread was about to update. So give me one second to get you that spread. It is still.
I will say,
so we keep it at 3.5, over under at 54.5.
So it dropped from 55 down to 54, which is not a drastic drop, but also just means that they could see 25 to 20 or easily, or or I mean not 25 to 30. I mean, easily. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're like, all right, well, let's go ahead and make it 34.5. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, when the teams are evenly matched, they're usually going to give the 3 points to the home team. So in this case, they're giving them 3.5. That's why it's 60 versus 40% win. Or what's that? The win percentage or probability?
The win probability, yeah.
Yeah, the win probability. But like in fantasy now, and you're firing up everybody, and you know what I mean. And now I think it's really here's a question for you. Like, well, maybe not so much everybody, right? Obviously, Lamar, the quarterback, you're starting.
You're fired up. You're fired up. So in fantasy tonight, you're firing up Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, of course.
Yeah. And you're firing up the running backs.
Yep. You're gonna be firing up CH and J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram. Let's
Hollywood
see here for
Andrews.
Yep, Hollywood
Andrews, and then Kelsey and Hill. And then it's like the miscellaneous is like, hey man, Godspeed to you. Like, because I know there's a lot of people this week they're trying to throw in Mecole Hardman, but it could very well be, Demarcus Robinson. So it's like, I'm not sure if I want to play that game, but, and then, you got your, you got two, one is a semi-elite defense. The Baltimore Ravens, they're, but they can be had. They can be had. They've been great against the run. I mean, but they can be had through the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's usually Marcus Peters or through the slot. Whoever's like, they still have Brandon Carr. Sometimes he mans as the nickel. He gets burned. So those are the two vulnerable spots. So that, and Hill and Kelsey, they're in those spots all the time. You know what I mean? So real quick to just get to like who I think is gonna win, I have the Chiefs in this one. Like I said it on Friday. I even thought more about it. I'm still on the Chiefs. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I think, and in order for the Chiefs know they don't have like the greatest defense because they just got tore up by a rookie. You know what I mean? Last week. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they're coming through the full head of steam. They're pissed. Either way, Patrick Mahomes they're gonna have to put their foot on the gas pedal, score hella points. That way the Ravens can't play their run heavy style of game. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, they run heavy as fuck. You could keep Patrick Mahomes off the field all you want. That just means he's going to have to go 70 yards down the field taking shots all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if they could avoid that by putting points up, you know what I mean, on the board fast, then play, Steve Spagnuolo. I mean, I know you're aware of him for years because he played against one of your rivals. He coached for the Cowboys. And, like, he likes to send the house as far as pressure, and that could be detrimental. You know what I mean? Because Lamar could pick you off now. You know what I mean? with that pressure. He has. I mean, he has a lot of good players for hot reads. Mark Andrews.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Now even J.K. out of the backfield. Obviously, Mark Ingram out of the backfield. It's gonna be crazy, man. I'm curious to see what kind of defensive game they're gonna bring, because they just like to sit in the house. That's all they do.
let's see
Really.
here. Over here on the Sportscaster chat, Tina Tequila and Dick for Cavs. Thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to you guys holding it down over on sportscaster.com. Yo, I see here we got Pigskin Pete. What's good, Pigskin Pete? You guys are into college football. Check out Pigskin Pete.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Troy, what's good? What's good, Troy? You said go Ravens. Kevin Correa said Piggy's in the house. What's up? What's up? Yeah, dude, I agree with a lot of with certain things that you had to say there. I see what the game script that you're envisioning. What I think personally is going to happen is both of these teams, it's going to be a knockout, drag out fucking fight. Like, for all of you, let me put it to you like this. And I usually hate when announcers do this, use another sport to compare to this sport. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it for the sake of this. Picture for all of you out there that have always wondered, your classic David versus Goliath situations. For all of you that have ever wondered what it would be like if Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson were to meet in the ring, this is that. This is that tonight. I think that Mahomes, I saw someone comment, I don't know if they were necessarily maybe just hating or like if this was a serious comment, saying Mahomes will get 6 TDs, Lamar will get 2 TDs. I suspect that both of these quarterbacks will be.
That could happen, though. That could happen. And then, like, Ingram and J.K. could get, like, 4 on the ground. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never fucking know. Like,
I see that. I can see that.
Look at the other day. Dak got 3 rushing touchdowns, and Zeke still had a game. Like, there's you know what I mean? Like,
there's multiple different scenarios. But what I'm trying to say here is, this is, Connor Burke mentioned in the chat, this is MVP versus MVP. This is currently the highest paid and someone who is making a push for next year to be the highest paid, because they're going to be on the clock next year in terms of their contract in Lamar Jackson.
It's the number one team from 2019 playing the Super Bowl, the reigning Super Bowl champs. I mean, exactly. This is potentially the AFC.
This is your AFC conference preview. Yeah, this is potentially your AFC conference championship preview.
You know what I mean? And it's in Baltimore right now. You know what I'm saying? And like, these are 2 undefeated teams. Somebody's going home with an L unless they're pulling off a fucking Eagles bungles. You know what I mean? And that tie would be fucking so trash, because that means if there's a tie, that means it would be like 37-37 for real.
Now,
because if it goes in any of the way we envision,
it's not going to be a tie. It's not going to be a tie.
I know. I'm being stupid there. I'm talking about if it's any way we envision, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, knock them out, drag them out. It's going to be a back-to-back shootout. You know what I'm saying? I still think there's going to be teams. They're going to try to slow the pace.
Last time these 2 teams faced, Chiefs 33, bested the Ravens 28. Previous to that, it was a score of 27-24, and that had actually bled over into overtime. Yep. Infamously, Patrick Mahomes is 5-0 versus AFC North teams.
Yeah,
I very well think that the Ravens could pull off tonight and in that 5-0 streak. You in that early. Lamar Jackson has a chip on his shoulder. These 2 are always going to be in each other's rear view. These 2 are always going to be matched up. These 2 are always going to be compared. Yep. Their careers are fucking intertwined at this point. When you talk about
but one Mahomes, got the chip already too. That's what I'm saying.
Correct. Mahomes
the other got the chip on his shoulder. You know
and the other really wants a championship. I'm rolling with the Ravens. I don't think that when it's all said and done, I could see Lamar 3 TDs, Mahomes 4-5 TDs. Right? I see these 2 being within 1 to 2 TD spread within the 2 when it's all said and done. When we're looking at just those 2 stats. Now, as for how the win actually comes about, both teams have damn good kickers. But I think that Justin Tucker is going to go out there and he's going to put the Ravens on his legs and go out there and make it happen.
I'll tell you this much, man. They only really go to him in the past 2 years. They only really go to him when they're like, all right, we just need 3 points, because they go the most. They go for it on fourth down the most in any team. And you know what's crazy is you only need to get into the 60 and you're in Justin Tucker's range. So it goes to show how they'll get to the 60. They're like, no, we're thinking 7. Going for it on 4th. It'd be 4th and 3. They got your analytics guy on deck. He's like, yes, so according to my calculations, we go for it on 4th. There's an 80% chance, blah, blah, blah. They doing all that shit. The Ravens do it the most. So that's what I say about your Justin Tucker take there. But at the same time, if they're having trouble getting down there to the 40 or even the 60 at that, and I don't think they're going to have trouble moving the ball against Chiefs defense, but then you'll see a lot of big Justin Tucker. On Friday, I was painting a scenario. We all were of an under scenario.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get out of that under scenario unless we're talking 24 to, maybe 27.
I don't think that that's going to happen.
We've seen that already.
I don't think that's going to happen. That's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm over that thought. I still like the Chiefs, but I think it's going over.
This is going to be one of those games. This is going to be one of those games where you're going to be looking like from a fantasy football standpoint. Like if you're running either of these defenses tonight, you're going to be looking and you're going to be like, one team's defense is going to be completely blown the fuck out, and one team is going to have some pretty good defensive points. This is more so a really good game, especially for like IDP. I got Patrick Queen tonight. That dude is a fucking monster. Yeah, I cannot wait, bro. Yeah, that motherfucker.
Hey, he's been balling. He's been consistent.
Mm-hmm. Been very consistent.
Hey, check this out. Check this out, though, man. I hope this is anything like arguably one of the best games I've even seen in my life, as far as it goes fantasy on a Monday. And it was that and you actually did a throwback review of this game, the Rams Patriots from 2018. You know what I'm saying? Remember that Monday nighter? It
wasn't Rams Patriots, it was Rams Chiefs.
I'm sorry, Rams Chiefs.
Rams Chiefs.
I don't know why I say Rams Patriots. Yeah, Rams Chiefs. Yeah, because the Rams Patriots was the Super Bowl that year. But anyways, there's that Monday nighter, dog, and you just recalled that shit during the quarantine, remember? And I was just I remember how I was damn, I forgot about that game, bro. I remember being down 70 points, and I had Hunt and Mahomes, and them motherfuckers, they brought me back on a Monday night thriller. And it's I'm hoping for all y'all that need help from any of these players that you got in the game, I hope y'all get that Monday night miracle, because it is these two teams. It is possible. You know what I mean? It is possible. How about this? I'm down. What is it? 50 or 44? I'm down. I'm down 44 in the SBI to Guccini. Yeah. Shout out to Guccini. I got Hollywood and Clyde. So if there's a realm of possibility, they could go 24, and I win my matchup. You know what I mean?
That'd be around about what you need. A matter of fact, we just had a question in the chat. The fantasy football plug. What up, plugger?
What up, plugger?
Yes. Do you think Jackson and Andrews score 75 points?
Man, I see Andrews.
I think you fall just short. I think you fall short. I can see 60.
I can see 30 burger from each of them. That means that because that means if Andrew's getting a 30 burger, that means for sure, LaMarvelous getting it because he's connected to him through the air. And Andrews, here's the thing, man. He's gonna be drawing the honey badger. You know what I'm saying? The honey badger, he be getting bested here and there. Hunter Henry was dogging him out last week. You know what I mean? So but still, I mean, that would be Mark Andrews this week. You know what I mean? And they go to him. He's one of the first reads. If they're running a read option, he's looking to run in the red zone, and they're in the red zone, right? He's looking to run, or he's checking to see where Andrews is at. That's always his first read when he's thinking about throwing that thing, because they give him. I'm telling you, I remember this system all too familiar when we had Kaepernick and we had Greg Roman. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Someone asked at the very, 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 very beginning of the stream, we weren't even on air yet, and the question was already typed in the chat. Nice. I believe it was Lee Stephens, Tree, our hockey writer, asked if Sammy Watkins playing. Sammy Watkins is playing. I just got confirmation that he is active.
Yeah. So, now all the other all the other options like your Demarcus Robinson and your Miko Hardman. I mean, now you're just really rolling the dice. We advise against it. If you
Ray, you
got
put
some,
20 on what? He said I put 20 on it. You put 20 on what?
if Sammy will play, maybe is that what?
I don't know. He said plus one plus 1,000 for 76 total points. I have no
Oh,
idea.
oh, I think he teased up the total. He said by 76 points. So he put $20 that this game's point total will be
We
seven.
76 points. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. It's
at
just a
least.
comment came out of nowhere. I was like,
Yeah, that's all good.
um,
I'm really high.
dude, I
I'm like I need a beer to like calm my high down. Like
yeah, that's
I
why
feel
I'm like
yeah,
having like a beer. I'm
crazy
like,
high.
holy shit. Um, Speaking of money, over here on monkeyknifefight.com for tonight's more or less competition, quarterback Patrick Mahomes, more or less 295 and a half passing yards, and quarterback Lamar Jackson, more or less 259 and a half for La Marvelous.
So 259, and then where they got Patrick at?
295. So basically, is Patrick going to throw for 300 or not? Like that's really what that question is.
Oh, that's there because he'll get 60 on a one Tyreek Hill reception. Here's the thing, bro. Tyreek, when you look at all those games that you talked about, you know, the 27-24 victory, the 33-28, like Tyreek Hill had big games in those games. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And like what's crazy too is like now you got someone like Marcus Peters. If they fuck up and have Marcus Peters on him on Hill, Marcus Peters is so fucking aggressive. He tries to jump every route.
Everything, dude.
Everything. And
Everything.
it works for him in his favor a lot of times, but a lot of big mistakes too.
Six. Yep.
Because like he'll jump the route and then boom, and you can't do that with Tyreek Hill. He's gonna dust you. You know what I mean? So and even if they have Humphreys follow him around, Humphreys still gonna need help up top. You know what I mean? I'm saying though, there's gonna be one or two times in this game where they make the mistake of like giving him the single coverage. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah, but also I'll take the over.
I like
I'll
what
take
you're.
the over on. Yeah, I think I'll
I
take the
mean,
over on
in week one,
Mahomes.
yeah, in week one, Mahomes passed 11 yards and 302 in week two.
Yeah.
Against a team like the Ravens, you are going to need you. Like I feel like he's going to need to stretch the field. He's going to have to pass the ball. He's going to need to have 40
I'm
plus fucking attempts. Like I could see 40 plus attempts out of
yeah.
Mahomes.
And because dude, I think it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to run on the Ravens. I mean, actually, you know, Andy Reid's kind of a genius. He's gonna figure out a way to run on them motherfuckers.
30 if we could get if you could get 30 to 40 attempts out of Mahomes tonight,
You're
you
getting 300 yards.
yeah, you're gonna hit that like 35 to 40 attempts, 300 yards.
Arguably the best duo at cornerback is Chris Harris Jr. and Casey Hayward, and then you throw in at the nickel, it's fucking Desmond King. You know, and Mahomes, he torched them last week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For like, so it's like, I mean, but now this is a crazy tandem
but he had to
trio
pass the
too.
ball more in that
That's what I'm
game.
saying.
Yeah, and I
That's what I'm
think that he's
saying.
gonna have to do that again tonight.
Again, yeah. You said at
Like,
least 35 times. I like that. I like that. And then you said at least 40 maybe.
yeah,
40
exactly.
pass
That's
attempts.
what
I
I'm
like that.
saying. I think someone had even mentioned earlier in the chat that they were like I think it was Rain actually. He had mentioned earlier where he was like, bro, like I need CH to kind of have because he's in that trade scenario where he's
Yeah.
trying to really get CH, and he's like, I need CH to kind of have like a slow night, if you will, so that he can get him in on a buy low type of situation. Kind of make that
Oh,
CH owner panic.
I thought he had already made that trade
In
happen.
one league, in one
Oh,
of his
okay, yeah.
leagues. Remember? Yeah.
Nah, man. Now that you got him, you want him to blow up every time he's on the field. Fuck that. Don't think like that. You can't control
Exactly.
every
Yeah.
variable. What is this? Oh, hey, everybody. By the way, because I'm trying to trade for him, I need the owner to be. Yeah, you know what? Anyone who don't have CEH would love to see a bad CEH game so they can make the trade.
I
But now that you
understand
got him on one of your teams, you want him to blow up. Put that energy
exactly.
out there.
Exactly. Like I have, but I understand where Rain is coming from.
Of course, of
I
course.
myself have
He's playing the
fallen
game.
victim. Like
He's playing
I
the game.
yeah, like I myself, like when I'm in multiple leagues, like I have fallen victim to where it's like, man, I have this player in like I'll have like the same player
Yeah.
in two different leagues,
And then
and
you're
it's
playing
like
against the same player in another league, so you're like, you're
it's
trying
like
to, But
Yeah,
still,
like I want you to kind of like do enough just so I can win in this league, but don't do enough so that this person can win in this. It becomes a fucking conundrum.
I'm in that exact scenario right now. Like I need like in one of my joints, it's like 171. I'm leading, but I'm done, and my opponent has the Fresh Prince, and he has 143. I got 171, so I got like 27 point something on him. So like I'm like, and then at the same time, I got him in other leagues where I need him, but I also have Hollywood like against Guccini. So I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah,
Well, if CEH could put up like 26 on them hoes, right? And then Hollywood can somehow have like a 25 burger or like a 23 burger or some shit like that. You feel me?
this is the psychology of fantasy football.
I know, right?
This is what
So
this is
I
what
don't.
it
I'm not
does.
actually. I don't blame him for saying that shit. Then, but still though, I defended that because I got CH everywhere. We don't want that. We want him to have a
Yeah,
big game.
just
Let's
fuck
go.
it. Because what will happen
Let's
is
go.
as the season goes on, with that type of thinking, like as the season goes on, you'll eventually only give a fuck about the leagues that you are doing well in.
Yeah, fuck that. You gotta win them. You try to win them all.
You want to try and win them all, but what will
Until,
happen is like the closer it gets to playoffs, like the leagues that you were in the playoffs in, you are not caring about the leagues that you are
yeah,
already
but you know what,
fucking
too
in.
though. Here's the thing
Like,
though. Play with honor. Play
yeah,
those things all the way down till you're mathematically
you set
eliminated.
your playoff leagues
Yeah,
first. You fucking
yeah,
set your
no,
playoff
for sure.
league
I'm
first.
just saying though, like don't give your opponents like your friends. Like if you're in the league with friends, and then all of a sudden you're doing bad in this league, you don't want to pay attention
Fuck
to
them
it.
friends, money.
No. But
Fuck
then
them
still, though,
friends.
you gotta hear it. You gotta set your lineup and still make it difficult for them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I
because,
feel you. Yeah,
yeah,
like,
you feel me? Because then
you wanna,
you're gonna give them an easier path for them to talk shit for a whole year
what
because
you
they
do
might
in that
win the
scenario,
championship. Fuck
what you
that.
do in that scenario is you want to play spoiler, okay? You want to fucking
Exactly.
You want to fuck over the friend that you don't like. Like you want to go through a pecking order of your
Yeah.
friends at that point and be like,
And just
I'll
start
make sure
sniping them down.
Yup. Like I like you the most.
It's
I'll make
like,
sure you get the
listen, I
championship.
couldn't do this all year, but I'm gonna spoil it for y'all. You know what I mean?
Hey, Plugga, I like that. I think that you're going to secure the bag. I don't think that homie with Jackson Andrews is going to pull off a 75 burger between Andrews
Oh,
and Jackson.
that's what he need. Oh, so he's playing against that.
Yeah, he's playing against the Jackson Andrews.
Yeah.
Trade Hunt for AJ Green and Ayuk.
No. Just wait
Why does AJ Green need to be on your team?
AJ
Have I
Green-
not taught you people anything?
AJ Green's not bad. He just always gets hurt. Let's be clear about that. He's a good. Okay, how about this? In week 2 of the preseason, he looks better than last week. Fucking getting in week 3. I mean, I should say that he looked on a short week in week 2, just looking winded and gassed all day.
You know that I'm not buying into that.
I
right?
know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying, but still, you're not doing that trade. Hunt,
there's no need. Why are you getting rid of Hunt? Why are you getting rid of Hunt? Hunt's not worth either of those two. Like those two are not worth Hunt. Like you have Hunt, you keep Hunt.
What I would do is I would take Hunt and another receiver and try to go get one of them big dog running backs. You know what I'm talking about? Or I even try to make a move to acquire Chubb. You know what I mean? Like fuck it.
Bro, you just
or
tried
go to
to
the Chubb
convince
owner.
me.
Go to the Chubb owner and see what his second best running back and his first best receiver are in, and see if you could package deal that shit.
You just tried to convince me about AJ Green when that motherfucker's only broke double-digit fantasy points, and he barely broke double-digit fantasy points having a 10-10 outing in week 1.
Yeah, I mean it's all good. He's coming back in the game shape with a rookie quarterback, bro. It's all good.
He sucks.
I don't have, for the record, I
He's
have AJ Green in one league because it was a throw-in piece for a trade. I've never in my life drafted the man. I've always laughed at people that actually have AJ Green. Because when they're in their lineup, you're like, oh, he's just nervous as fuck to play this dude.
So
this year, he was a value. If you have AJ Green, you got him like what, 6th, 7th round?
I've had AJ Green like fucking years and years and years ago, like when like him and Andy Dalton were like a thing. Like, I mean, I've had AJ Green then, but I mean, like I'm fucking 29 now. Like I was a child playing fantasy football then.
Yeah, that was like 6, 7 years ago for sure.
Yeah, bro. Like,
listen, I'm not doing that trade. That's all going back to what we said. Yeah.
Yep.
And for real, like people, it's crazy though. Like the recency bias. Remember, I always point that out. Recency bias. I know it annoys you, but like, listen, look at off of recency bias. He's ready to move Hunt just because Chubb had a big game. You know what I mean?
That's I am if.
But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna put it like this: if you are willing to move Hunt, All right, I am not going to go against it because every single fantasy GM's scenario is completely different.
Sure.
I'm not adverse to moving Hunt. I'm going to state that you need to tread lightly when moving Hunt. If I'm moving Hunt, I am moving Hunt for a for sure certified stud running back.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll get Hunt and one of my WR2s, and then try to go after a big dog running back, or like maybe maybe I'll throw in one of my best receivers with Hunt, and then try to go get maybe a new Hopkins or a fucking what I mean? Like
Hunt's not leaving me cheaply.
fuck no,
He ain't leaving me for
fuck no,
cheap. He ain't leaving me for no AJ Green Ayuk.
no,
You
hell
know.
no. And the other guy who's offering that, he's just trying to get him some Hunt somehow. He's just like, oh look at that Ayuk did. Ayuk and motherfucker put a dub. Motherfucker put up like dub for real.
I'm gonna use that during play-by-play, dog.
Oh, for sure. That's classic right there. You got to. That's Street Fighter, right? Why not? I don't know why that one should jump at people if they know Street Fighter. You know what I mean?
No, exactly not. Everyone should know who Street Fighter is. Blanca, that motherfucker, bro. I'm down 133.
I love Blanca.
He corrected from 130 to 133. He's down 133 to 102 with Hill and Andrews. How are your chances? Hill's not touching the ball, bro.
Oh, Tyreek Hill?
Oh wait, Tyreek Hill. Damn, I thought Justice Hill. Because I read. Okay, yeah, never mind. We were just talking about running backs, and I got caught up in running back talk.
No, I even forget Justice Hill's still even on the team. He's like he's basically a return man and shit.
Yeah, no. So yeah, if you got Tyreek Hill and Mark Andrews, the odds are.
And to get he needs a 30 burger. He needs a 30 burger. Yeah. He said 102. Oh, he said 102 to 133.
Yeah, 102 to 133.
So he need 29 points out that, or 31. He need 31 out that mug. Maybe 30
It's definitely doable. It's definitely
it is not out of the realm of possibility. And with someone like Tyreek Hill and Mark Andrews, you start worrying if they haven't done nothing in the first half. You're like, oh no, now I have to sweat it. Because those are the guys, Mark Andrews, when they move the ball, and they can move the ball, they go to Mark Andrews in the red zone. So you're already going to be getting your chance at it early is what I'm saying, right? Tyreek Hill, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna take shots down the field room. So if you get it, you're getting a chunk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when if they don't do nothing in the first half, that's when you're like, fuck, I gotta sweat this all the way down. You know, because I'm telling you, those are the two guys that are utilized a lot on their team, especially on Mark Andrews. You know what I mean?
You're gonna find yourself. What's gonna happen is Howard is exactly what Bogart is saying.
You're gonna find out early, like if you know what I mean. You'll be like, okay, I might got this.
Hopefully you find out early. If you find out early, fucking pop a bottle, bro. But if not,
sweat it out with the rest of us.
Hashtag why is the rum always gone? You are going to be finding yourself into a game of inches. You'll find yourself into a game of inches like I found myself in last week in one of my leagues. You'll find yourself in a game of inches like I found myself in this week, which we're going to get into a segment called Don't Get Cute, where I'm going to discuss my game of inches and how that broke down against Fantasy Football Limelight. Wise man, if what's good?
What's up? Hey, check us out. Last Sunday, it was an old ass picture of my boy. I was like the whole time, we're in the vineyard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is my man's right here. I was like, bro, that picture was so old. I didn't even know it was you. That's my man, Wise man. What up, bro? Wise up.
Wise up, yo. Big up, bro. Should be a shootout. Hopefully, man. I'm hoping.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the whole entire fantasy community wants that too, man. We want a shootout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we want a shootout. Connor says 1 by 0.1 in one of his leagues. See? So with that being said, now we're about
hopefully
to
start hopefully that stat correct don't get shady. You know what I'm saying?
I know that stat correct.
It's happened to me and a motherfucker. Oh shit. Inches,
but speaking about game of inches, let's go ahead and get into Don't Get Cute.
Okay.
Here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
I got one too. Go ahead. You go first. We're talking SBI?
Yeah, SBI. Okay.
That's the Smokey Bogey Invitational, by the way, Rumboys and girls. You know what I'm saying? I am the Bogey in the Smokey Bogey Invitational. And shout out to Smokey, aka the Fantasy Fornicator. Welcome to the fam. Newest addition to the Rumboys fam. He's riding our Bears articles. Everybody go to rumboyz.com. That's where you're going to find all our articles. Also, shout out to Plugger. He doing numbers. Shout out to Counter. Shout out to all our, man, shout out to the whole gang.
Bro,
Check out rumboyz.com.
We'll be having some new articles dropping either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So now tell me what you did in the SBI.
So I messed up. All right, I fucked up. And what I mean by that, guys, is and why this segment is called "Don't Get Cute." When I was 2-0, I am 2-0, or I was 2-0 in this league. I made a mistake. Bills Mafia Rob is gonna love rubbing my face into this one. I could have swapped out John Brown. I did not. I kept with John Brown. I rolled with the punches there, right?
Yeah,
you know,
well, he been doing it. From day one. So we went out with downtown John Brown.
Yeah, and he went out. He put up 0. Okay, so I didn't get cute there, and I wasn't mad that he put up 0. I was like, just a bad week. Here's where I got cute. Thursday night, I played the Jaguars defense.
Yeah, I didn't know why you did that.
Over my fucking Bills defense, and I am a Bills defense truther. This is one of the defense where I say, if you got them, hang on to them. You know, whereas many say, like, don't get married to a defense. I'm like, this is the one defense you can play week in and week out, no matter who they face. And instead, I allowed myself to, and I'm now making a promise to myself, I'm not going to listen to anyone else's fucking analytics, all right? I'm not letting anyone else convince me of anything else.
Why did you go with the Jags, though? They're not good.
Because they were good the week before, and I was like, it's Miami.
Well, because they played a division rival.
I get that, dude.
When you play a division rival, you're studying them, and you know this. Like they're studying. They played who? They played the Tennessee Titans last week. They study them motherfuckers all day. It's the same way they study the motherfucking Texans and they study the goddamn fucking Colts. So, but you know their personnel's not good. You know what I mean?
I figured it's Miami Thursday night, Minshew Mania. He's gonna keep the Dolphins off the field. The Dolphins ain't gonna do shit.
Here's the one thing: if you said this on the show, any of our shows, right? I would have been like, no, I would have advised against it because we need to give a message.
I did say it on the show.
I know, but when we were on air, I mean off air.
We were answering everyone's questions and stuff.
Yeah, no, but we didn't talk about the starting Jacksonville's defense. I would have been like, hell no. I would have advised all the way against that. But when you were talking to me off air, and you're like, I'm picking up the Jacksonville Jags. I think I'm gonna play them over the Bills, and I'm just like, damn, because now we're talking off air. I'm like, yeah, you do that. You didn't fucking well, come on. I mean, if you bring it up on the show, we got to help the people as well. You know what I mean? But, off air, it's war. We're at war.
Fucker. You fucker.
I was like, why you do that? If you have the Bills D, that means you drafted them somewhere along the way where it's like, all right, I'm holding on to these motherfuckers.
I got them late.
Either way, when you got them, you rock with them. You know what
I
mean?
All right, no, it's all good. It's all I see it. I see how it's gonna be, Bogart. Hey, JD. Hey, I hope JD got the heart to start every motherfucker to whoop your ass today.
Hey, listen, I gotta try to walk that lead down. I got 2 guys. I gotta try to walk this lead down.
Well, hey, JD ain't doing shit tonight.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So, listen, I've been trying to listen. The narrative I want for tonight's game script is exactly what the whole world wants. We need a shootout. We need, you know what I'm saying? And selfishly, because that means I might be able to walk this lead down. He was like 214. I think I got like 1.
Hey, that's what you get. The fantasy guys don't like that shit.
Hey, okay, no. Now I got a cute story. Hold on. I'm glad JD came here right on time. Shout out to Guccini, JD, and Hard Start. Everybody go fuck with them. But now check this out. So here's how in our segment right now, don't get cute. So this is what I do. I started off the week. Everyone's making all the claims. I'm not getting none of them running backs, but I knew I'm going to be able to get my hands on JWJ, Jeff Wilson Jr., and a goddamn Rex Burkhead. So, boom, I had them everywhere. And I'm like, cool. Because I got a lot of James White in a lot of places, too. So, now, specifically against Guccini, here's my team. Matt Ryan, Julio, DJ Chark. So, on Thursday, I put in Keelan Cole. Didn't do great, but didn't bust me. At least 8 points, right? Still a bust. Anything under 10's a bust, but still 8 points. It was a wash. Then I had Chris Carson. I had Mostert. He was out, so I picked up JWJ. I have Clyde, obviously, tonight. I have Hollywood as my third receiver. And then I had, it's a super flex, so I got Cam Newton. And now I'm thinking, okay, cool. I'm about to stack Rex Burkhead, this, that, and the third. Here's where I get cute. A motherfucker on Thursday, it's a wash. It's a wash, right? 8 points. So I'm thinking, all right, the steadiness of Rex Burkhead, I don't think I need that. I need a high ceiling. If I'm going to go out swinging. And so you know what I do? I picked up one of my favorite streamers this week. I had 2 streamers this week, Andy Isabella and T Higgins. And Isabella, shout out to Sweetness, he already had. I'm like, fuck, this smart motherfucker got Isabella. So I'm like, boom, I pick up T Higgins. So I'm watching the game and I'm going through the emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, Rex Burkhead would have had me like an extra 10 points right now, and I would be walking down a 34-point lead versus like a 44 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yo, your fucking lineup is banged up.
Yeah,
God.
and I'm still in it. See what's crazy? You see how I had to maneuver? And look, see, this is where I got cute. I shouldn't even drop Rex Burkhead. I could have just dropped someone else. And someone else on my bench that I don't give a fuck about, like Trubisky or something, right? But either way, he's a quarter 2 super flex, so he was worth something before he got benched.
Exactly. No,
yeah. Either way, I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna cut. I could even cut James White, but I just couldn't do it. Like morally, I guess. I'm like,
morally, yeah.
I'm like, James White. I hope y'all pull through. But the fantasy manager in me, I had the wherewithal. I picked up Burkhead. I knew it was gonna be a big game. He was also one of my flyers on the week, from the last week's show. Like, and boom, he goes 3 touchdowns. When I got that second touchdown out of Higgins, I was like, whoa, that's what I do. That's why I did that. Then here comes Rex Burkhead. He gets the second one. Then the third one. And I think 2 of them were receiving. So I was just like, because I have Cam. So it was like a stack too. And I was just like, And now I'm behind the ball. And I need Hollywood and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to put up a goddamn like 45 burger. You know what I mean?
Yo.
But I feel good about that. I think I have a shot at this.
Okay, we'll see.
I do. I think, you know what I'm saying? But, and for the record, Robbie, even when we were off air and I said the Jags defense, I was like, you might as well just stream Washington. I remember I was like, why are you going to do that?
No, that did not fucking happen at all.
Yeah,
I
did.
would remember if that happened.
You would have remembered, dude. You were real serious. You're like, listen, I picked up the Jaguars. And you were like, if I have to take an L this week, it's strategic. He's like, I take the L's early. This is exactly how the convo went.
Exactly. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yo, and I was so pissed. Yeah. I was so pissed that it ended up in a game of fucking inches because I'm not going to get waiver priority.
And also, too, you could have the Bills would have just kept you undefeated.
Yeah, the Bills would have kept me undefeated. Yeah, but now, like even with the loss, because of the type of loss it is, I'm not gonna get anyone that I want off of waivers this week. Like it fucking blows. Like it really.
Tomorrow's waiver show is gonna be good. It's not as bad. It's not as like plentiful, but there's a lot of names from last week that are still readily available that we told everybody to go pick up. So like, you know what I mean? Like Jeff Wilson Jr. for example. You know what I mean? Like he actually ate. You know what I mean?
Bro, if Ingram get like
McKinnon's
40 points tonight, that'd be crazy.
Hey, bro. I hope so, because if Ingram keeps scoring, it just still fits a narrative that maybe actually no, that doesn't help my narrative at all. I need Hollywood scoring. I need Mahomes and them scoring, so they're throwing a rock. So the Ravens are throwing a rock. That's what I need. That's the game script I need.
If Ingram can go off, bro, like I need him to just go the fuck off.
He better go off with his 13 touches on the ground, because that's what he gets.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like do it all. Like just
30-yard gash, 45-yard house call, a 1-yard touchdown reception. Just give it all, just all chunks. You know what I mean?
Yo.
I don't think I've ever seen that god-awful Mark Ingram score anything over like a 30 burger. But he's done it to me. Mark Ingram, you know why I have a hate for him? Because he's fucked me up. And like when someone has Mark Ingram, I laugh. Ha ha, yeah, Mark Ingram. Then he comes out and he puts up 35 on me. I'm like, son of a.
Hey.
And then when I had him, he always fails me. When I
want to answer this disrespect. Hey, Robbie. Would Gronk pique your interest in the Office League? Hell no. Who do you think I am?
You know what's
God.
crazy? You know what's crazy? It's still Gronk learning an entirely new system, and it's still like now. Look, Chris Godwin gets hurt again. You think really gonna be like, oh, this is Scotty Miller experiment again? Yo, Gronk, he actually started getting targeted this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, ain't nobody gonna trade for him. Motherfucker, and then motherfucker, you know what's sad? Motherfucker will never drop him too because his name is Rob Gronkowski.
Rob Gronkowski. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a motherfucker just put a
Yo,
donut on your
hey,
shit.
and
There, so
that's
you'll
what's
never drop him.
that's what's sad.
That's why I never drafted him. I was like, I'm not going doing the Tampa Bay Gronkowski experiment. And there's even some motherfuckers that are grabbing him in the 4th round, 5th round. I'm like, that's not smart. You know what I mean?
There was some leagues that I went out there and I did that stupid shit, and then like after week 1, I was like, bye Gronk.
Yeah, just fucking cut him. I mean, but then it's also not in the realm of possibility though too. This because it is in Gronk's career. Basically, we're learning a new system for the first time. So
no, he's there to block. He's there to block.
That is true though.
He's there to block. He said it.
But you know, though, this game wasn't competitive though either.
Gronk cares about chilling, fucking bitches, like
getting jacked.
Yeah, getting fucking ripped. You know, running his CBD joint. Like he is literally just playing football, not even for like the extra check. Just to do it, dude. Just to do it.
It kind of sounds like something Tom Brady talked him into too. Like,
yeah, this is.
Hey, what's up, Tom? Hey, what's up, Gronk? You know, hey, I need you. Where at? Over here, down here in Tampa Bay.
I'm already here.
He's like, I'm right here. Open the door.
Exactly. Like
he was outside, blood. He was
exactly. That's
outside.
what I'm thinking. Like, cause like like for real, like when I think about it, like and I look at the way like they're using Gronk, I think that conversation was like, I ain't catching shit. I'm not running for shit. Me get hit across the middle.
He wanted to be a wrestler.
Yeah, he was like, he was ready
to give the title up.
Yeah, he was ready to fucking wrestle and do all kinds of other shit.
That motherfucker was the champ.
Yeah, he was like an analyst as well. Like he had an analyst job. Yeah.
Yep. He was ringing in the New Year. He rang in the New Year for like I think it was Fox.
Like he threw like a beach rave. Like he was like, he did not need to play football, but he's doing it. He's gonna do this.
He lost like 40 pounds real fast too, though. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. He came out. He was skinny Gronk.
He's gonna do it this year, and I think that after this year, he's gonna be like, all right, fuck this. Honestly.
I mean, it is only actually they picked up whatever. Yeah, they had picked up whatever contract it was, right? Existing because he had to come out of retirement, and the rights was still to.
Did you just try? Yo, this man Connor. He said you wouldn't like Gronk even just as your side piece. Like you got your main girl in, let's say, Mike Williams. Yeah, then your sneaky side piece in Gronk. Why are you offering me grenades? Why are you offering me ugly? Like you're offering me ugly joints.
What is he trying to get up off you?
He doesn't even. He's not even saying what he wants off me. He's just offering things off of his lineup. He's just offering his trash.
You want Gronk? Just what?
Yeah, you want Mike Williams, knowing that I don't like either of these guys.
Hey, bro, shout out to Jemo because like, check us out, Rumboyz and girls. This actually happened. I'm going back and forth with Jemo the icon. I have Mitchell Trubisky as my third quarterback. He probably will only make it in my lineup if not only one he was starting, but at the same time I had a bye week. So I'm just like sitting on him, and he's like, he happens to be a Chicago Bears fan. He wants Mitch. He's throwing me all kind of like package deal offers. You know what I mean? Like it was like, but it all had everything to do with Brady. It was like Brady and and something for Mitch and something. You know what I mean? It was just all these, and I was like, listen, dog, we can't come to an agreement. I want Brady though. You want Mitch. You know, we could just do this.
That just straight up. Like we could just straight up. Like
yeah. Bro, he was so hot. He was so hot at me yesterday. I'm like, bro, and he's like, damn it. And I'm like, listen, brother, you just gotta get Nick Foles. And he's like, you stay away from him. I'm like, I'm finna claim him, bro.
I'm about to go and claim him. I'm about to go and
try to get him. Come on. And it's not even that. I'm trying to get him and then ship him off.
Yep, I'm literally gonna get him and then ship him. Like, bro, like I'm about to just do it just to piss him off. Oh, this is so great.
And see, I don't do these things on purpose, but like, hey, listen.
No, I do.
So you mean to tell me I can upgrade from Trubisky to Brady as my third QB? And I got Minshew in that league. I got Minshew and Ryan.
You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen's balling out.
Fuck yeah, he's balling out. He's the stallion.
Yeah, I told y'all that he was going to do that, but everyone was like, "No, he's not," and I was like,
Everyone's
"Yeah,
worried
he
about his
is."
schedule. That's what they were worried about, and now he's just demolishing everything. But
Exactly.
at the same time, the first 2 weeks, Jets and then Dolphins. You know what I mean? It doesn't really say a lot, but like when he did something like the Rams, now you start raising your eyebrow. You're like, okay, this ain't no fluke
And I
shit.
said that would happen. Didn't I
Yeah,
fucking say? I was like, they
I
beat the
agreed with you.
Rams. People were gonna be like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I was even we discussed that on Friday. It was like, yo, if the Bills pull this one off, then we could all the naysayers could be like, no, listen, dude, he actually beat a good defense. Yeah, I mean, next week he has the Raiders. Oh, he's gonna smash the fuck out of them too. You know what I mean?
Connor, send some offers. Send some offers. Send some offers, bro. If you send offers, I will look at them. You know.
You know what? Speaking of offers, somebody in one of my leagues got kind of upset with me today.
Yeah,
Because
let's talk about this.
so this person, right? So just to add some context, I got a lot of running backs in this league. You know what I'm saying? And I have Michael Thomas, aka Frankenstein, and the Chark Knight. So this week I had to stream motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But my running backs are Clyde, Mixon, and Montgomery, and I have Cam on the bench because he's just not working out. But for a while I felt good with my running back depth. You know what I mean? Anyways, he the whole year he's trying to get Mixon or Montgomery off me. Even times this person would send me like Mark Ingram straight up for both Montgomery and Mixon, and I'd just be like, "What in the fuck?" You know what I mean? And I was like, you know, I wouldn't counter nothing because I didn't know if this is just his way of opening up dialogue. But all I see is dumbass trade offers, and I'm not a dumbass. You know what I mean? I'm actually one of the more sharper tools in the shed. So it's like, you know what I mean? So then today he's actually sends me a decent trade offer. It's Juju for Montgomery, and he's probably trying to play on the fact that, you know, my Michael Thomas and my DJ Chark have been hurt. He's like, oh, maybe he'll bite on this. No, because I'm gonna rock with my running back depth. I only need to start 2 receivers there. So I'm always gonna put a running back in my flex. That's just how I rock. Right? So I'm looking at, but I tell him, I say, hey, this is a good offer though. I'm waiting on Michael Thomas. I should get Chark back this week. And I'll stream the other. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
picked up Andy Isabella in that joint. I was like, I told motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck. You're not taking my running backs. But I said, but this is a good offer, as opposed to all the fucking bum ass offers
All
you've
the
been
other
sending
offers.
me. You know what I mean? Like
There
and
is
then,
a such thing as a good offer that I won't take.
yeah, because it might not be necessary for your team specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, a good trades are always like. I think lateral trades are stupid though. Like, unless
I don't.
No, like, okay, me and Gemmo just did a lateral trade.
Yeah, I was about to say that was
Quarterback for quarterback. That was lateral as fuck, but he won his
honestly,
man Mitch. I had to jump on that.
honestly,
You know what I mean?
like if it was not for Mitch being benched, like I did not foresee that happening. I think
Me
the
neither.
Bears. I think
I
the
thought
Bears.
Mitch should ball on that matchup, but he didn't.
I
bad.
think the Bears
Bad Mitch.
jumped on that a little bit too early. I mean, it resulted in you going 3-0, but now you're in a position to where, okay, so now cool. Now I get to just game plan for Nick Foles.
Foles is kind of like Foles got like he got like some little bit of magic in him too, huh? But it only lasts for about like
It only
3 or 4
lasts for
games.
So what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like that's what I'm like, what are you? I didn't personally understand the concept.
Well,
Like,
if you watch the game, I rewatched.
I
the
mean
game this
I
morning.
watched the yeah.
I mean,
did
like the
watch.
entirety. It was like,
Yeah, I
yo, Mitch
watched the
looked
entirety.
bad.
He did
Because
look
he looked bad in
bad.
2 weeks already. The first 2 weeks he looked bad, but he was just pulling out the W's.
But
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know. I understand where Nagy's come from. Get it before it's too little, too late. Fix it
Because
fix it
his
sooner
job
than
rests
later.
on his job rests on this season's success too.
Yep.
Same thing with what's his name, Ryan Pace, the GM. Like they're gonna live and die on this season's record because they're out for sure.
See Wiseman. See, I like that. He says exactly. I got offered CMC for Thomas, but I needed my receiver because I have strong runners, and CMC might be out for 6 weeks max.
That's a good trade though. I would have rocked that.
I would have probably
rocked that. Then I would have took one of my extra running backs and flipped it for a receiver who's someone who's running back needy. Because normally people who are running back needy, that means they got a shitload of receivers.
Yeah, they
You know
got
what I
a
mean?
fuck ton of receivers.
Yeah, because I would take Clyde. Like, listen, we have only seen a small sample size, but listen, it's a long year, and if Clyde stays healthy, he's gonna ball. Like, he got 8 targets last week. Didn't do much with it, but it was a tough defense in general. You know what I mean? But like week 1, he got 2 targets. So week 2, seeing him 8 targets, you really like that. CEH got a ceiling. But also, too, at the same time, man, it is Michael Thomas. And like we see what Drew Brees looks like without him. Drew Brees needs his shorter A dot receiver who happens to be the best in the game. You know what I mean? Just if it's 6 yards and under, Michael Thomas is murdering that shit. You know what I mean? And then people are like, oh, Drew Brees can't stretch the field about what's going on. When's the last time he stretched the field? Like 2015 when they had Brandon Cooks as a rookie?
Damn.
Why do you think they, for real though, why do you think they traded away Brandon Cooks? Because they got newer, better Marcus Colson.
Marquise Colson.
Marquise Colson is Mike Thomas is newer, better Marquise Colson.
Yeah, Mike Thomas is the new. Yeah, he is.
He's like
the new
that.
Marquise Colson.
Even though they played, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying though, they're different. It's the shorter A dot dominating in small spaces. That's Michael Thomas. Great hands. You know what I mean? Like
big body.
Big body. And then so that's why like obviously you need him, and then Kamara becomes an extra threat too. Everything is short over there. Like look at Ted Ginn Jr. He was their last field stretcher, and right now it's Traquan Smith. Last year, did you see a lot of big Ted Ginn Jr. games? Like the random, remember you'd have like a random big game?
Yeah, he'd just randomly pop off. Like he'd be like, who the fuck?
They ain't done
that's what they have Emmanuel Sanders there to do, but because Michael Thomas has been injured, you haven't been able to see that.
Yeah,
the
and Emmanuel Sanders is going to draw
fine. Yeah,
they'll be all right when he comes back. I mean, I just hope he comes back this week. It says a lot when you don't put someone on a short-term IR.
Exactly.
Short-term IR is only 3 weeks, so it should be arrows pointing.
He'll be back. He'll be back this week.
High ankle sprain's like 4 weeks.
But no,
so if he's not playing this week, I'm fine with it.
But no, dude, going back to you and Jimo's trade, like I didn't expect that when I pushed that trade through that fucking Mitch was going to be benched. Like at the time when I pushed it, I was like, this is a good trade. I see no reason to, as a commissioner, have to be like, fuck yo. Like,
if you look at Tom Brady's stats, they're comparable.
They were comparable.
Remove the names, they're comparable. It was just the name brand, and I was looking, I was like, and me, I like to talk things out. I'm like, hey, I'm doing this trade all day. I want Tom Brady. I'm like, he has some of the best weapons right now.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want Tom Brady?
Like they'll get it together.
But he's a Bears fan, so it's like it didn't matter. Everything I was saying was, he just wasn't even here. He's like, I want Mitch. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, word. I hear you. Let's go.
But that's those are the trades. Those are things that you pounce on and that you go for. You know. But no.
I'm gonna grab a brew.
Go ahead, bro. I'm like waiting until like the game starts. I'm gonna have a beer during the game. But tonight's gonna be definitely an interesting matchup, an interesting game. Make sure you guys get over to monkeyknifefight.com and use promo code Rumboyz whenever you sign up. Go get in on some DFS action for tonight's Rumday night matchup. You can do things like rapid fire, where you can pick, between who would have more passing yards, more receiving yards, more rushing yards. Just straight up 1 for 1. You can get bonuses if you pick Lamar Jackson over Mahomes, and Mahomes outpasses or Lamar outpasses Mahomes. You get bonuses on Kelsey, get bonuses on Ingram. Just all depending on what you're into. On rapid fire, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say that Mahomes outpasses Lamar. Travis Kelsey out catches Reek. He has more receiving yards than Tyreek. And
that's dope. They got Kelsey versus Reek on that one.
Yeah, they got Kelsey versus Reek on rapid fire. I like Mark Ingram over CEH for the rushing yards.
Word.
Just because I think that they're gonna because it's straight up rushing yards. So you're not.
Plus, I know, but how much plus are they giving to Ingram?
Plus 11.5 points for Ingram.
So Ingram's probably gonna get like 50 or 60 yards. I think he got 80 in him. CEH, because you got to remember he shares the backfield with two. He shares with
JK, and I
Gus,
get that.
And
oh
Gus,
wait, Daryl's hurt. Daryl Williams is hurt.
Yeah, and so it's just CEH and Darwin Thompson. That's why I brought up Darwin Thompson's name last week.
Yeah, so then CEH will outrush Mark Ingram. So yeah, you're right on that one. Yeah. That should be
And you
hopefully
know what,
that's
Doug?
easy.
For the life of me, I'm never gonna let you do something like start the Jags or some shit like that over the Bills ever again. Because he's like, this motherfucker. Listen, I mean,
Oh no, 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 no! It's
you
already
were
been
talking about the
done.
strategic things. You know what I'm saying? You were
No, it's
talking
already
about
been done
it was
now.
your strategic plan. Right?
It was already done now. It's already done now. No, it's cool. I'm gonna just try and get who I want off the waivers.
He's like, listen,
I'm gonna
I'm not gonna
pick
forget
off the
that.
waivers. No, no, I'm never going to forget. Like, and now I'm going to be on
Hey,
your ass the rest of the season
hey,
now,
boy.
Bogart.
Hey, listen.
JD,
You see,
you are, just so you know, you are, at least I lost, and I lost close to someone that
hey,
is fucking 2-0.
if my dudes flop on me, I'm about to get smacked. I mean, I got smacked because right now
Oh
he
yeah.
got a 40 burger on me, and a lot of that's me getting cute. But you know what I love about this week? Because I lost two of my two main receivers, right? So I have a built-in disclaimer because I threw in Anthony Miller in place of Julio, and I threw in Keelan Cole
Oh,
in place of a Chark Knight. But
oh,
you know what I'm saying? My
I see
man's
that.
yeah, but my man's Higgins, that was a funky move. If I was crazy enough, I would have and not Miller and Higgins instead of Miller, and it just goddamn still had Rex Burkhead. See, that's a perfect example. That's why I love that segment you created. Don't get cute. I got cute. Now I'm hoping that I can walk this 44-point lead all the way down. I'm about to walk this thing down.
No.
I'm about to walk that lead down. 44. We ain't scared. We taking it to 45.
Hey,
I
hey,
got
JD,
Clyde.
J,
I
hey,
got Clyde and I
JD,
got Hollywood. I got the Fresh Prince and I got Hollywood. We're walking this 44 points down.
hey, Taguchini, JD, good win, bro.
We're
Congrats.
walking this thing down.
You realize we had we just had a normal conversation like we normally do and just actually help, that like we could both
We
still be
might have helped each
undefeated right
other
now. Yeah, we
instead
might
of
have helped
being
each
at
other.
war.
Exactly. You wanted to do some stupid shit.
Hey, you did too.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
but look at who the fuck is undefeated in the league as a result of the stupid shit.
Well, listen, the undefeated streaks don't matter to me. I would rather take
You're
the L
right.
earlier. You
Oh no,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'd rather take the L earlier for
Undefeated
sure.
is just props that don't really mean nothing. You know what I mean? Like, cause I've been undefeated and then lost in the chip. You know what I mean? Well, I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
go for the Dolphins thing. Trying to, what is that? The 69 or 68, whatever the fuck they're undefeated team,
Yeah.
71, whatever the fuck that was. I was trying to get my Dolphins thing on, and I ended up losing. The last closest I got to that, and I actually won the chip. I only lost one time in the regular season, and it came at week 13. I was hella happy. I was like, yes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because it was just unnecessary pressure every week in that league. You know what I mean? Like
It
I'm
is
saying,
pressure to keep
hey,
that up.
2-1, still above 500. That's all that matters. There's
Oh yeah.
13 weeks in most fantasy seasons because all you guys that play 14 weeks and go to week 17 or shit like that shit's crazy. Don't do that. 13 weeks in the regular fantasy season is what we rock with. You know what I'm saying? And bruh, I break it down into 4 weeks, 5 weeks. The first 4 weeks, you just gotta be at 500 or better.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The second set of 4 weeks, it's mandatory. If you're under 500, you can only be under like maybe 1 or 2 at the most. You're under 3, it's a long shot for you. You know what I mean? Out of the first 8 weeks, and that last 5 week stretch, that's the stretch right there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like 2 above 500 by the time you get into week 9, then you feel really good about that last stretch. You know what I'm saying? Because big dogs, they get what, 9, 10 wins. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's like you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because 7 and 6 gets you in. In 12 leagues, you just need to be 7 and 6. And if you got a lot of points, you're compete for that wild card spot. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you want to be dominant. That's why you take it 4 weeks at a time. Always look at the schedules ahead. Always try to pick up the guys before they're the next week's hot waiver wire pickup.
Yep.
Pay attention to us. We're going to keep you on deck with all those important players to target because we watching the snap counts. We're watching the percentage of time they're on the field. You know what I mean? We like look at Anthony Miller. If he didn't catch a touchdown, whoever started him, they were pissed.
They would have been pissed
because his snap count is like non-existent right now. They're like, but when he gets in on the important plays, you know what I mean, I think
and they feed him on those important plays.
Exactly. So maybe this is actually puts him back out of the doghouse. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, we pay attention to things like that. Like remember he said Darnell Mooney. Shout out to the
Yeah.
icon. That wasn't a bad call because Darnell Mooney is on the field almost just as much as Allen Robinson is. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And Anthony Miller's supposed to be the number 2. So that was a great call. Honestly, I don't even know Darnell Mooney's stats, but he was just on that field like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he was on the field. I don't think he didn't have he was like a hot like must go and get. I don't think. I can double check.
It was a bold take though. He definitely wasn't on our waiver list, but I put him on there. You know who's on it right now? You know who's on it? Gabriel Davis. Look out for that kid. And because Smokey Brown got hurt right now, he's gonna be. You know who's the number 1 pickup right now at receiver?
Mooney had 11.6 last week. He almost had a 12-point day.
Okay, nice.
Right,
Fucking awesome. He has a floor.
Yeah,
he has a floor right now. Now, but you know who's good too to pick up? Like we said, Gabriel Davis, because Smokey Brown, he got a calf. That might be some weeks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And Gabriel Davis,
and number 1
becomes the man.
Spoiler alert for tomorrow's episode. You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking some Jeff. Was it Justin Jefferson?
Yep, Justin Jefferson. Yep, we'll be having a lot of a lot of shit to talk about. Sample got you 1 point. Sorry about Sample.
Yeah, man. It was just the targets weren't there for him.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that really quick. So not necessarily Drew Sample getting 1 point because I don't think that's really going to happen, especially with like CJ Uzomah being out. That was more so just the way that game went. Eagles had no business even having the capability to tie that.
Hey, you're right though. Like the Eagles were kind of trailing that whole time.
Yeah,
like the Eagles would get on top or tie it up, and then boom, the Bengals would strike. It was kind of crazy. We painted the narrative that it should be like a playing from behind affair for Drew Lock or Drew Sample
for Sample and Joe Burrow. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you know what though too is like across the industry, everybody, and just the same thing with the Minshew crash. I say this week. Can you agree with me, Robbie? It was a trap week for a lot of the big names.
It was a trap week. I don't think that repeats because if we were to
because players are going to be back too off of injury too.
Yeah, players will be back off of injury. That's step 1. Step 2, you've gone through pretty much around about now 4 weeks of preseason, and that once you've kind of gone through your preseason, now guys are going to be more acclimated. Their bodies are going to be more acclimated. So we should hopefully start seeing injuries kind of taper off. I digress a little bit because guys aren't going to be accustomed to going full speed.
And see a better product too, man, because these defensive players, especially DBs, all across the league, motherfuckers who need to be reactionary, bro, they're just giving up everything across the league. It's shootouts across the league. Overs are hitting. It's crazy, right?
That's
gonna slow down for sure.
Oh, that's definitely going to slow down once teams start figuring each other out and start figuring out the speed of the game. Get used to there not being many fans in the stands. Those are things that I definitely anticipate to change.
Not getting calls because there's not a whole stadium booing your ass as a referee, and you're scared to make the right call. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now there's no fans there. It's like, boom, nope, turnover. That was an interception, Allen Robinson. For Nick Foles, bro. Because I was like, what in the fuck? That was crazy,
bro.
Right?
It absolutely fucking insane. Like a lot has been super insane this week. Sorry, I just saw this Army dude just headbutt his fucking head coach, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Damn.
He was like pumped up after a play. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like hyped over a play. He was like, yeah, coach, yeah. Boom! And like fucking just.
Oh shit! That's like he has like a 16-pound burger as a head too, dog.
Exactly, bro. Playing some juice to pump me up. Let's fucking go 15 minutes away. Nice. I'm down 5.5. Got Kelsey, opponent. Or you got Kelsey, your opponent has CEH. Game of inches. That's a game of inches.
Yeah.
Poor DB play. Look no further than Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson. Ooh.
Yeah, the Steelers are a mirage. They're only good up front. So their secondary, after 3 weeks now, they bank on their front seven disrupting everything as fuck. You know what I mean? They need contested passes to make plays because they're gonna get dusted. If you know what I mean, they're getting dusted by receivers. And started week 1 with Darius Slayton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on, we don't think he's that great, do we? No.
Darius Slayton is good. He just
He's
needs a
good,
better
but the
team
guy
and a better
throwing
quarterback.
the guy throwing him the ball, yes.
Yeah.
But still, though, we're talking about the situation, everything combined. I don't think he's that good.
No,
You know what I mean?
yeah, everything combined, no.
He did it to the Steelers. Jeff Driscoll, he comes in. He's like, I mean, you know, he's probably not. Danny Dimes is probably better than Jeff Driscoll, right? But even Jeff Driscoll came in there. He scored on him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that secondary is a mirage, bro. It's,
that's still a secondary.
come on.
Can be
And then
blown
guess
the
what?
fuck up.
They played Black Jesus this week. Deshaun Watson.
Ooh, yep, Deshaun.
And you know what? He was
Watson.
like, oh, they're weak in that secondary. Picks them apart.
Yeah, Watson was getting it in. Watson was getting it in.
Yeah. And you think the Steelers are like a mirage as an undefeated team?
Oh yeah.
I think so
yeah.
too.
I think it's more so it's like they are just finding ways to win.
Because that's just good coaching. That's just good coaching.
Yeah.
I mean, them as a team, as an entirety, like it's really just that front seven and then Minkovich. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hate on him. He's dope, but he's like a different version of Jamal Adams, smaller, but can do everything. You know what I mean?
You
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah, you said Minkovich. I was like, what?
Oh my man, I forgot the Patrick. I said the first name and half the last name.
Half the last name. Yeah, I was like,
I'm fucking high, dude.
Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I mean, because I was looking at all the undefeated teams. There's several right now. Let's talk about that before we close out. You want to do that?
Yeah. We could go. We could dive into that real quick. Of the undefeated teams, of course, we have our undefeated matchup that we're going to get into tonight.
Yeah, so we won't talk about them right now.
Yep.
Since we haven't seen that one. Yeah.
Arizona continues to march on. Following their win.
Did they lose?
Oh wait, no, did they lose?
Hold on, check that out. They lost it. Didn't they lose to Detroit? Did I miss that? I was fucked up yesterday.
Hang on, I'm loading, dude. I got.
Yeah, they lost. Yep. Matt Prater. Matt
so
Prater's boot.
Yep, yeah. The Bears they remain they're remaining undefeated. Yep. The Bills are defeated. I think that they're legit. I think the Bills are legit.
Yeah, that's no smoke screen.
The Titans they remain undefeated. They got lucky.
No, they just got one of the best boots in the game too.
Gostkowski,
didn't he kick like 5 of them hoes?
Yeah, he went off yesterday, but I mean he had to bounce back. I think from the rough fucking.
But it was from week 1.
From the rough week 1, yeah.
Because week 2 he came through also, but this one he was like, you know, the Minnesota kind of showed up on defense for the first time.
Yeah, Minnesota looked a little bit different.
They looked like they were awake.
Yeah, 7 receptions, 175 yards, and a TD from Justin Jefferson. Like. That's what they need. Like that's what Minnesota needs. Minnesota just lost that one barely by 1. Let's see here. The Steelers are we talked about the Steelers being a mirage. The Seahawks are still undefeated. They're legit.
They're legit.
The Packers,
but their defense can be had though. That's why that's the one thing about them. That might be their downfall down the road. Unless they can tighten it up. The Packers, they kind of surprised. They kind of surprised me on defense, but still though, I like Alvin Kamara. They're still getting gashed up by running back receivers, running backs that can catch the ball. They're getting gashed up because last year, I mean, you see what my Niners did to them in the postseason. They were doing that all year, just giving up yards on the ground to running backs. They kind of tightened up in the past 2 weeks.
I think the Packers like this is kind of like how they opened up last year, where it's like, oh shit, like the Packers have a defense. And then you see it taper off, and it's like, oh okay, like now I see it. I think once teams figure out how to get around, especially one Jair Alexander, and Adrian Amos, that they'll have a lot better time passing on them.
Even King too.
Yeah, King. Yeah.
That guy's still young too. But that's what it is too. Their secondary is young, so they get had by double moves, and you know what I mean. Like, it's But I think they're bro. They're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFC. Like it's them and the Seahawks to me right now. It's Green Bay and Seattle.
Yeah, it's super early right now.
And I think Tampa Bay might be the best team eventually in the NFC South too. Like Tampa
down the stretch. I think
they
could
keep
get
getting
it
hurt
together. Yeah.
Godwin got hurt too.
Yeah, I think the most like the team that I could say like is like super legit. Like I think Buffalo and Tennessee are like legit.
But
In the AFC.
Tennessee's defense needs to get it together. But
They,
yes,
they're
I
yeah,
agree.
they're a bend don't break
The
defense.
coach, exactly, because it's just like Belichick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, Grable played for Belichick. He has those isms in him. The bend don't break. That's why in fantasy we hate it because it's like
Yep.
you hate it starting the Tennessee Titans, but we're talking reality right now. Right?
Yeah.
In reality, oh yeah, oh you know what? I totally agree. Them Buffalo and obviously the Chiefs because even the Chiefs defense is not
Yeah.
bad. And then the
We're
Ravens,
gonna yeah
those are the bell of the balls right there.
we're
The
gonna
Ravens,
see
the
what happens
Chiefs,
tonight. We're not
yeah.
including the Ravens and the Chiefs into this
Oh
one
yeah, as far as the
specifically.
undefeated team talk, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. And then the Bears, man, I actually, we got a lot of Bears homies. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
We
think
got a
they're
lot of
legit.
no,
I
but
don't
I'm
think
just
they're
saying
legit.
though, like I think they could string together a 9-7 with,
They
like,
they
'cause
can
Nick
string
Foles,
together a nine win season.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have a good defense. And imagine this, Nick Foles, right now he can run the RPO, bro. Now
What'll
Montgomery's better. There's no more Cohen, so now
what
Montgomery's gonna shine. And then
what'll happen
Rob,
is
go
what'll
ahead.
happen is what'll happen is what I and of course this is probably Super Bowl prediction is I think that there'll be another quarterback changing for the Bears. I think that Matt Nagy
Yeah,
will.
it will.
I'm
They'll
serious
go
because
back. I'm dead serious
they'll
too.
go back to
They're gonna go
Trubisky.
back to Trubisky at one point, and then Trubisky might rip 2 out of 3, and then they'll be like, you
Yep,
know what, pull him and pull in Nick Foles, dog. And I swear to God, them doing that can
bro.
string together 9-7. I've been saying this for the whole
Literally,
offseason on my
literally.
podcast.
I don't mean to curse the Bears, but I literally cursed the fucking Bengals yesterday because there was like a certain point throughout the game I was like, watch these motherfuckers tie, bro. I was like, watch these teams tie. And bro, I shit you not,
I see that.
there was like a clear defining moment where it was like, this is really gonna happen.
This is
Like,
gonna tie.
yeah, and then like the clock keeps
Especially
ticking.
when a stupid ass Doug Peterson, who's one of the more analytics driven guys, and he's ultra aggressive. Like you couple that with be aggressive and being analytics driven, he will go for it on 4th down. He punts it away like, boom, we're just gonna get a tie. What
Yeah,
the fuck was
yeah,
that?
like when he accepted, when he laid down, Doug
He's like,
Peterson,
you know
you
what?
laid down and you took it. Like
Let's
bro,
go
that
ahead
was,
and kick this, kick the punt, just punt it. Just like, that shit
ladies
had me
and gentlemen,
dying.
this has been Monday Night NFL Live, NFL pregame live. We appreciate you guys for joining us. We try to fit in as much information as we can in about an hour, 10, hour 20 for you guys. I have to get ready for a play-by-play because I got to call this barn burner of a football
Yeah.
game.
Woo.
Bogart, talk to people where
Let's
can they
go.
find you?
They already know they can find me here. But as far as the other isms that we got going for the brother channel, the Lil Bruh channel at YouTube/the GMM Network, go ahead and subscribe to that. Also, you can find me at the GMM Network on both IG and Twitter. And IG, I'm active. We actually got some people started DMing me from like the chat. Like
Good.
asking some shit. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, you know what I mean? I was like, well, you know what? My bad for the late response, but I'm not putting you on this now. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, because we've been asking motherfuckers like, yo, we available. You know what I mean? We can help y'all. You know
DM
what I'm
us,
saying?
hit us up.
DM us. Make sure you sharing sharing all our live streams. Make sure you subscribe over here and hit that notification bell because we fuck around. If there's breaking news, we might be on type of shit. Like we just on.
Yep. Always,
You know what I mean?
always.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Definitely subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Follow us on Sportscaster. Give us a follow as well. Also, sign up for Rumboyz.com. Sign up for Rumboyz.com if you haven't already. Make an account. Check out all of our staff articles. Shop some merchandise. The holidays are coming up. Get something for yourself. Get something for the missus. Get something for the whole family. Get y'all all dripped up and dripped down. Draped up and dripped down. Let's see
Yeah.
here. At Rumboyz, spelled with a ZNET, is where you can find me. You see the name tag right there. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I am answering questions daily. My inbox is forever full with screenshots of lineups and trade scenarios and everything, all of it. So I'm here for it. I'm here to help. I'm at your service. There's been times where I've woken up at like 2 a.m. and I've seen messages from you guys and I like answer them really quick. And then I pass the fuck back out. But yo, get
Yeah.
at us. Let us know. We're here. We're at your service. This is the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share our streams with all of your friends and family. We're gonna be back for live play-by-play here in the next 5 minutes. Other than that, cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls, what to do? Dilly motherfucker Dilly. We out of here. Play my
Bruh.
outro. Geek, 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 geek. Rock, geek, geek, geek.